Hello all, this is Zimnala coming at you with another adventure in the game of Demise, Rise of the Kutan. We're going to be picking up where we left off. We had just recovered from a nasty death and bug scenario, and we had also finished the Paladin quest and mapped out the area around that, so that was adventurous, but we made it. I guess I didn't quite empty everything out of our pockets, so let's sort that out. But yeah, don't underestimate the traps in that area. You'll get yourself dead pretty fast. Yeah, I guess it was a combination of trying to move while dying, and it caused it so I could no longer actually move. And because we had actually left that area, we couldn't open the treasure chest either. Like, it had a multi-stage bit to that little bit of nonsense, but you know, it is what it is. We haven't looked in a while to see if there's anything new popping up on the end of the tavern keyboard, so let's take a little look. I know you guys can't see it, but I'll let you know if I see anything useful. Nope, nothing new. Okay. Well, we are as good as we can be. But yeah, our goal with Paladin is when we can get to this point where we can use the best of the daggers for Sorcerer. There's no reason to gimp ourselves on it. We need the extra AD from leveling up Paladin anyway, and the extra HP as well will also make a big difference, because you might not remember this, but like 40 levels ago was 80 HP. Like, we were under 500, so the squishiest of the characters by far. Like, Oni's almost at 800, 999 is the max, so if we make it 100 levels higher on Warrior, they'll be maxed out, essentially. The dwarf friend right here, the Bobbler, is also gonna actually reach it at a lower level because they got more HP from what they did leveling up. I mean, dwarves have the highest constitution of any of the races, so it's no surprise that they gain more hit points along the way. But all characters can gain it, even with the base guilds. Like, you can't actually not reach it. It's just a matter of how long it takes to do it. So at least the game doesn't actually gimp any particular character, you know? That is generous. It's just a matter of how difficult the beginning of the game is. So let's get this show on the road. Pop out the map. Make sure it aligns for everyone. It looks like it's stabilizing. By far the bigger learning curve is me getting used to looking at it from where its new position on my end is. You don't have to worry too much about that on yours. I actually only mention it because it will actually impact how quickly I react to things and how I respond. So it changes a little bit from how I had been reacting. another thing to point out is that like my experience with just doing things in this game is from doing it for hundreds and hundreds of hours. So like my comfort with it is just something that has grown over time. So. And this is not a layout I would have done in any way unless I was actually showcasing it for other players. Because like I do like the map just being in the base. For my own general use. But I figured this might be more readable for people. So. I may come to like it, you know? Who's to say you gotta play games the same way forever? Being adaptable seem no one. Okay, I guess we're gonna go back in and deal with this. Every now and then the game stops to be like that, you know? Technically easier to do that than it was for that water area. I believe that we could open up those treasure chests, but chances are
Cool.
I don't think the game ever actually sets these chances at actually 0, but I don't think it minds going in under 1% either. So consider that. We're gonna go check out the spellcasters, see if they got anything good going on. We are still missing a few of the tomes, so we just keep poking at it. Eventually you'll get them all. They are, of course, not the only sources of them, so... We're in fact getting quite a few from the water area. Incineration is a sorcerer spell. I mean, if I get the restoration spell, I probably will stop coming here to get a hunt stuff, because that's probably the last major spell that we're missing. There's definitely other gaps here and there, but that's the last spell that I think would make things currently significantly cheaper for what we have going on. That would just take less casts.
Cool.
Actually, we can just go back. Well, that's not what I meant to do. Get back in here. We definitely need more thieves. Just feels bad leaving treasure all of them. Such a waste.
Cool.
So Dragon's Fang is actually what we've been waiting for. That's probably a direct upgrade for them. So they're using the Demon's Fang. The Dragon's Fang is the next notch up. So I do think that they can use it. I think it is a level 262 thing. Unless it's been moved. Like, it's possible it's been moved, but we'll take a look at it. I doubt it's been moved for the simple reason that there is a dagger around that same level called, like, the Master something or other. The Master Blade or something, so... Sturdy. Well, fair enough. How people looking? Oh, well, you need quite a bit of experience, actually. Are you just not attacking, or what do you got going on here? Did we take your weapon off? We did take your weapon off. Why would we do that? Well, that's crazy. Oh, actually, you know what happened is we switched guilds. Well, now that our friend's actually helping us, they might get some experience. Sometimes you gotta double check what you got going on. Like I just did. Fortunately, we just got a bounty for down here. We actually haven't had a bounty in a while. Well, when our second party member gets pinned, I guess. You guys are sturdy, that's crazy. It is going to be before we reach the ogre. We're fighting ogres right now. This group right here is going to pin us. Yeah, let's skedaddle out. This is good enough. Let's sort out this item. Let's see what it's got going on. So oh yeah, double 262. It's a 5 swing weapon. It's got one more swing than the other one. And the other stats are actually pretty similar. But we're gonna switch that to good. Or we're gonna switch it over to Oni. That's just straight up an improvement on what they have going on right now. Bam. That's gonna make Oni even more dangerous for stealing experience. But you know, it'll make life easier for the whole party, which is what we actually care about. So basically the Laborians are going to feel real sad about this scenario. They're gonna get beat up even more. So will anyone cry for them? I won't. We'll start building up our turn-in pile. We're after a Gargani, which is just a giant, more or less, just a giant. Who gets the credit? You get the credit. Cillian. We can take a look at you too. just... Oh, you're a normal humanoid? I thought you were a giant. Oh, man. Nope, just a humanoid. But yeah, they just got decent stats. That's it. No, actually, we didn't want her. Yeah, let's just mulligan in on that. What is interesting is that if we get another person that can use that dagger, there might be a reason to level up to that point, or we get a second one. As it is, the Oni is the only one that can actually wear that particular thing right now. So he's literally the only person. But that is a case to be made for everyone to level 262. That would also allow them to wear the Amulet of Elements. But honestly, with the Bobbler, we'd still want to wear the Deceit because that just lets us cast spells endlessly. But for a general case, that amulet is probably the best thing to be wearing at that level. So let's pop our map out. Let's mosey down. Bye-bye. Yeah, if I don't pop the map out for you guys, it doesn't actually update that corner for everyone else. I think it just stays frozen on the last time I'd popped it out. So. But honestly, if I don't pop it out, you can still see it in the original spot, so I guess you're not really missing out on it. Oh, did we not actually cast that? Let's make it a little bit more visible. Let's see what's going on up here,
Cool.
To be fair, even if I let them join, they will not be able to survive what we're gonna be doing, so. These guys might have actually, they're warriors. I still think the Lord would have killed them last. I don't care. We'll have plenty of opportunities to mosey through here a lot. And as we level up, they'll want to join more and more. Clearly we're past the threshold where they don't mind it as much. They're definitely thinking about it.
Cool.
There could still be hammers here. I don't tend to use them. It's mostly because they get less swings. So while the swings hit harder, they just, I don't know. You get more experience the more hits it takes to kill things anyway. So. There's like a weird like HP formula to it. So if you actually can effectively nibble enemies to death without being in trouble, that's the best way to do it. And an EXP per monster cases. If you don't care about that and you just want to kill them fast, hammers are actually not terrible choices.
Cool. Cool.
How we all doing? Yeah, everyone's still okay. Make sure we're in a good place.
Cool.
Kind of annoying that they got that first cast off before we even got a chance to fight. It's unfortunate. Thing is that with that character, like, that was paralyzed, I had to actually switch characters to be able to move. Like, that's the other thing that paralyzed does, is it actually keeps that character from being able to move squares. So, I mean, they can still, like, you can still move with people being paralyzed, you just gotta switch to a different person. Otherwise, that did make that a little bit more of a potential problem, but we somehow didn't lose anyone. I'm gonna make sure we're top on. Slap the Oni up front. Well, we did in fact manage to escape and we killed the main one. Let's heal up and try more. Honestly, as long as the Watcher's dead, it'll be a little easier anyway. That paralyze on the Oni was just... Frigid Wasteland. Wild. We might be able to learn them, like I said. There's just spells that we could potentially unlock in the future. But it is unclear. You You know, that might also be why this is being a little rougher than I remembered, because I don't think those spells are actually in the base game. So if they're just casting like higher level magic on us, no wonder we're getting our ass like roasted by these enemies, including those fire enemies that we're facing on 27. If they're casting a higher level of fire on us, no wonder we're absolutely getting shreked a little bit. That shit's no joke. I mean, but that's the main reason we were fine, is because I stuck our Onio front, who at least resists a few of those elements, like, almost fully, so. If they didn't absorb a couple of those spells, we would have been in some real trouble. Not to mention that their hit point counts higher, so they would have a better chance of surviving spell cast. Even if they only quasi-resisted it.
Cool. Cool. Bye-bye.
Honestly, 3 of us are nearly pinned. I'll probably go in.
Cool. Cool. Cool.
Yep, we're almost there. Just one more.
Cool.
There we go. Oh, anti-magic. Yeah, this room. There we are. So we're actually at about the right level to use the next blood. We've been actually sitting on it for a while. It's been just chilling in our inventory. Oh, did we get a second one? Or did I gave it to the wrong, I gave it to the right person. Okay. Oh, it's one of these. They're a little uncommon, but they're nothing that special. I keep on hoping that there'll be new items and Sometimes I get surprised. Alright, let's level everyone up. Bam, bam. I want to say the next usage level for our dwarf's warrior is going to be 197, so I'll take a look, but think so. You have been assigned the required level 67 barbarian quest for now, so Muldan approaches you as foreboding as ever. Alright, killer. Are you ready to taste more blood? He gets in your face. Do you feel like ripping the heart from a live victim and holding it in your hand as they stare their last moments at you in amazement? He grabs you by the throat, lifting you up and thrusting you against the wall. Well, that's not going to happen here since birds don't really react that way. He let you down. Go and kill me, a giant raven. Something different. He walks away. I don't want you in my sight until you've completed your task. You must defeat one giant raven. So yeah, we're gonna take a little sojourn down to I think it's like 4 or 5. Is that 6? It might be 6 actually. We'll take a little journey. Put that in the back. We'll eventually switch back to Explorer anyway. So, they'll turn that in at that point. Let us... We don't need that. Okay. There's a couple of ways to where we need to go. Why don't we take this way? This might get us there just as quickly. Hello, friend. Let's pop our map out for you guys. I don't exactly remember which floor these guys are on, so we're just kind of gonna run up until I see something that looks like what we're looking for. I think this is the right floor though, so we're gonna poke around here. Guess we could kill our friend. It's been a hot minute. he's doing anything good. Nope, just dead.
Cool.
So tragic. We may get some bounties along the way, which is fun. Are they in fact easier than I think? Alright.
Bye-bye.
This is not giant ravens. Indeed. I don't think they're a floor 8 thing. Am I crazy? Maybe they're 7.
Bye-bye.
Yeah, I know, we found a cursed item.
Bye-bye.
Alright, let's see if we can't narrow this down. Yep. Idea of where this might be. So it is somewhere on 7. Okay, so we're in the right place. We just
Bye-bye. Bye-bye.
basically we're just gonna keep running until we find it. Doesn't want to cooperate with us though, huh? Yeah, get me in here with the blood suckers. I guess we can see if we need to pick this item up. Nope, we already got it. Okay. I mean, we were here. Oh. So I guess something else we could do here is, because we did actually exhaust it on a different run, we're gonna go pick up the Explorers Guild artifact. Let's go pick that battery up. It's over here, actually.
Cool.
Okay. So we're just gonna sit here for a second. I'll sort things out. Take 10 years out of our life. We'll let ourselves recover. Don't mind me. If you just like chill there for a few moments, you do recover everything. It's pretty easy to deal with that. If you just have to make a quick escape or cast some expensive spells on yourself, that's definitely a way to do it. Without too much trouble. Okay, we should be good now. Let us... Okay, everything's sorted on this end still. Good. thought we cleared them at the same time, but maybe not. Maybe it just respawned unevenly. That happens too. We're definitely gonna come see our friends over here. Hero Girl Erd is usually a good. Including lots of the greatest gift of all. Oh, this room actually stayed cleared too. Well, we are actually almost pinned, so that's exciting. Does mean we're probably not going to explore much. Dagger could potentially be there as well. Could be something fancy though. Really, would prefer just more dragon fangs. That'd be really good. You know, something we can actually reach. In a reasonable amount of time. We already have the level above that available. We just got a ways to go before we get there.
Bye-bye.
Well, I'll probably go till at least Oni is pinned, so.
Bye-bye.
I guess there was a little bit of this before left to. I guess we might as well get this corner. I think that's where we'll mosey. Definitely wasn't the dragon's fang that we were hoping, but it is fine. Sitting down at the large table, Muldan looks up at you and points at all the gold spread everywhere. If every person who kills a goddamn crow gets paid this much, we'll be running out of business before winter. He stands up and looks you straight in the eyes. It's all yours. Enjoy. We're gonna give a couple to them because they used all their resources on their guild test. So we'll give them a couple. We actually already have an extra of these. I don't need to hold on to it. This one would actually be a little helpful, I suppose. We could pop it on if we wanted to have an easier time with the Lemurians. But also, I like the danger. Okay, we'll put these plans away. We will put this in our inventory. We actually already had another copy of this, but we were given one for free, so we'll just sell it. So 162 is another usage level for them. We're looking at a little higher. $197 for that. Let's make sure of what our current goal is. Yep, 197. At 197 we can switch off to leveling up something else if we want to. Thinking cleric is still a good bet. Get ourselves a little higher on that food chain still. Get our magic a little better. You spend a lot of time healing, might as well make it more effective. Let's get recentered and rejiggered. Let's turn in our bounties. Cool. Don't need that. Okay. Well, either way, thank you all for watching. I'm gonna take a break and then we will head back in for more adventure. Catch you all on the flip side. Bye-bye.